Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? So on today's video, we're going over the 10 most expensive cities to live in Michigan. This is going to be a good one, so stay tuned.
Let's go.
Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Kevin Irwin.
And I'm Ross Young.
We are local real estate agents here in the West Michigan area. If this is your very first time to our channel, we go over anything and everything that has to do with living and thriving here in Michigan. So make sure you smash that subscribe button, hit that little bell notification so you get notified every time we put a video up. You know, we like making these videos, but we love helping you relocate to Michigan way more. So do not hesitate to reach out to Ross and I. You can email us, you can text us, you can call us, you can even send a pigeon care if you have to.
Be a little frozen today.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's kind of winter today. Whatever you have to do, Ross and I have your back when it comes to making a move here in Michigan. Okay. Make sure that you stay till the end because we are doing giveaways every single month. And depending on when you watch the video, depends on whether or not that giveaway has been done, but just stay till the end. It's good stuff. So without further ado, let's jump into the 10 most expensive cities in Michigan.
All right. So one thing you got to think about is how did we get this information? This information was made from a list that was with a number of factors, and that includes median home price, average home price, consumer price index, and also rent costs. So coming in at number 10 is Huntington Woods. Huntington Woods is a city in Michigan that is known for being one of the most expensive in the state. The cost of living is higher than many other areas of Michigan, but the city has a reputation for being a great place to live.
So number 9 on the list is Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor is located on the east side of the state. The city has a population right around 114,000 people. It is home to the University of Michigan, which is one of the largest universities in the country, often referred to as a public Ivy based on their academics. The city is home to a number of tech companies and profound medical industry that draws in a lot of people for this area. In addition, Ann Arbor was named the best city to live in Michigan, but that doesn't deter the fact that Ann Arbor is one of the most expensive cities in Michigan. The cost of living is right around 17.5% higher than the national average. Housing costs are particularly high when the median home price being right around $487,000. The city has a vibrant culture and is home to many excellent restaurants, shops, parks, which also makes it very desirable.
All right, so number 8 is Northville. On the east side of the state with a population of just over 5,000, this small city in Michigan is home to some of the most expensive real estate. Now, the median home value is over $549,000, $550,000. And the median rent is over $2,000.
All right, moving on to number 7, Grosse Pointe Farms. Now, Grosse Pointe Farms is on the east side of the state, notably made the most expensive cities in Michigan. The cost of living over there is 34% higher than the national average. Woo! And the median home value is right around $492,000 with a median household income right around $143,000. Grosse Pointe Farms is known for its luxury homes, high-end shopping district. The city has a population just under 10,000, so it's not going to be massive. Grosse Pointe Farms is a desirable place to live with excellent schools, parks, and restaurants. Grosse Pointe also has easy access to Detroit's cultural amenities within a 20-minute commute, so it's not too far outside.
So what makes these towns so expensive? I mean, what's so special about them? There's really a number of factors such as limited supply, availability of land, and the desirable locations near metropolitan areas. You know, if you're right around Detroit, right around Grand Rapids, right around within driving distance of Chicago, that's where these areas are really hitting the high marks.
Oh, absolutely. And it's like another one on the list that's close to us, East Grand Rapids, which we're getting ready to go over here in a little bit. You know, a lot of these areas, you'll be driving through other areas and then all of a sudden you're popping and be like, oh, I am not in a low-end area anymore. So Michigan has a lot of that stuff going on around these big cities.
All right, so moving on to number 6 is Beverly Hills. Back on the east side of the state, and yes, you're correct. You heard that correct. Beverly Hills, Michigan.
We have Beverly Hills.
Made the
and it's
list,
expensive.
Yeah, made the list of one of the most expensive cities in the state. The average price for a home in Beverly Hills is $520,000, with a median income for residents just over $127,000. The high cost of living is due to the city's exclusive zip code, which includes some of the most expensive real estate in the country. Beverly Hills is a desirable place to live due to its excellent schools, safe neighborhoods, and close proximity to major metropolitan areas.
And that's the one nice thing about Michigan, because you're going to have your major cities where a lot of the jobs are located at, but you can get outside of the hustle and bustle to live, where some of these other cities like Los Angeles and you know,
where you got traffic
Dallas,
for
Texas,
45 minutes. And
when you're down there, like you have such a long commute to get to these places, where in Michigan, a lot of these really nice areas outside of the city is only like a 20-minute drive to downtown.
Absolutely. So keeping true to its name, the median home value in Beverly Hills is over $1 million, which is more than twice the state median. Now, people that are watching this video from California,
From the true Beverly Hills.
You're
probably like, that's nothing.
nothing.
That's a shack. That's a mansion here.
So there are also high costs for goods and services. And in addition, like, for example, the average restaurant meal in Beverly Hills costs over $40.
Yeah, which makes sense. I mean, if you have a lot of high-end homes in that area, you're pulling in more folks that have money, so they're going to want to go to higher-end places.
Absolutely.
So, number 5 on the list is New Buffalo, Michigan. Now, this is a city in southwestern Michigan, and it's one of the most expensive in the state for a number of reasons. To start, the average home price over there is $634,000, and the median rent is nearly $2,000. A very big contributing factor to this is its proximity to Chicago. With the hustle and bustle of Chicago, many people have homes in New Buffalo to escape the big city. Even though it's an expensive city, it's a great place to live. The schools are excellent, the crime is really low, and there is plenty of things to do around the city. The cost of food, transportation, and other necessities is much higher in New Buffalo than it is in other parts of Michigan. Being a very popular tourist destination, expect the prices of the hotels and other accommodations there in New Buffalo to be higher as well.
All right, so moving on to number 4 is Harbor Springs. Harbor Springs is a small town in northern Michigan, actually, north of Traverse City and south of the Mackinac Bridge. So Harbor Springs is really known for its expensive homes and high cost of living. The median home value in Harbor Springs is over $590,000. Despite the higher prices, Harbor Springs is a popular tourist destination, and many people visit the town to enjoy, the scenery and the many activities that are available.
It's gorgeous up there.
It's absolutely gorgeous. There are several golf courses in Harbor Springs, as well as a number of ski resorts in the area. While you're in town, you got to make sure you stop at some of the art galleries and some of the shops.
One of the other things to check out in Harbor Springs, especially if you're a mountain biker, they have some of the best mountain biking trails in the state. So
Really?
It's really, yes, they're unbelievable. They're very downhill oriented. So if you're a mountain biker, you better check that out.
And not only that, but you also got Lake Michigan right there.
Right.
And there's also a lot of state forest land up there. And so you can get off the road and go camp and do things like that.
All right. So number 3 is East Grand Rapids. All right. We're going back to the west side of the state, the good side of the state. East Grand Rapids is a suburb of Grand Rapids on the east side, believe it or not. A large factor, East Grand Rapids made the list. The average home price over there is right around $613,000. Now, this is one of those areas of the state where, like I was talking about, you go from, and whoa, I'm in a different area of town. So East Grand Rapids is it's almost reminds me of Friday Night Lights type of town. Have you seen that show? I don't know. That's the way it feels. It just feels very high end, and
especially with the schools being right on Reed's Lake. I mean, that's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. So while they boast some of the highest property taxes on the west side of the state, East Grand Rapids is a very desirable place to live due to the great school system, the beautiful parks, and a vibrant community. While it may be expensive to live there, many people are willing to pay that price to get the quality of life that East Grand Rapids has to offer.
Coming in at number 2 is Bloomfield Hills. Bloomfield Hills is one of the most expensive places in the state, with a median home value in the city well over $607,000, with a median household income over $177,000. Now, while Bloomfield Hills may be unaffordable for many people, there are many factors that contribute to the high cost of living, including the city's excellent schools, safe neighborhoods, and abundance of luxury amenities. Bloomfield Hills is also just a short drive away from downtown Detroit, which has been experiencing quite the resurgence in recent years, really.
Absolutely. It's getting a lot nicer down there.
It is. Now, the reason why a lot of these neighborhoods in downtown Detroit or suburbs of Detroit are really taking off and really so expensive because there's still a lot of industry in the Detroit area.
Yeah, there's a lot of job growth over there. There's a lot of high-level executive positions. It is still arguably called the automotive section of the United States. So
automotive capital, yeah.
Yeah, automotive capital. There's a lot of automotive and, distributors over there and factory jobs, stuff like that. Okay, so moving on to number 1 on the list. Again, located on the east side of the state is Birmingham. another suburb of Detroit, and it is the most expensive city in Michigan. The median home value is right around $656,000, which is almost twice the national median average of $374,000. So now the cost of living over in Birmingham is also going to be really high. The cost of goods and services over there is right around $139,000. This means the goods and the services in Birmingham cost 40% more than the national average. Now, although there are several reasons why Birmingham is so expensive, one reason is that there is a shortage of housing in the area. Another reason is that many people work in Detroit and live in Birmingham because, again, it's only about a 30-minute drive. Now, I don't know if you can tell, like, each one of these high-end cities here in Michigan versus a lot of these other places in America, we're within 20 to 30 minutes.
Except for the one up north.
Yeah, that
Arbor
one is
Springs.
an outlier.
Arbor Springs is definitely an outlier,
Right.
but I think that's just due to its just natural beauty.
Yeah, and there's a lot of places in northern Michigan that have a lot of high-end homes, high-end areas, because it is so gorgeous up there.
Absolutely.
As you can see, like, Michigan is a more affordable place to live in the country, but there's definitely a lot of areas if you're looking for that luxury style living.
Yeah, I would agree 100%. The average home price in Michigan is, I would say, $300 to $400. You know, in a normal suburb of these major metropolitan areas.
Yeah.
These are outliers. These are the top of line premier areas.
Yes.
In Michigan.
So one bonus, like a number 11. Well, no, it'd be like another number one
Oh.
that we didn't really get into, and that is the Lake Shore.
Oh.
So the Lake
really
Shore
not a
of
city.
Michigan. No, it's not a city, but I want the folks watching this, if they're looking for the luxury style and they're looking for that luxury living, there is a ton of luxury living right along Lake Michigan. And obviously, that's going to have insane views.
Yes. Oh,
So,
absolutely.
I mean, there's some of the most gorgeous properties in Michigan right along that Lake Shore because, again, 1,300 miles of beach in Lake Michigan, and it doesn't taste like salt. So it doesn't have sharks.
Right. Right.
So with that being said, we appreciate you watching this video. If you are looking to move to the area, maybe you're looking for one of these luxury places to live, get a hold of Ross and I. You can call us, you can text us, you can email us, you can even send a pigeon care if you have to. Whatever you have to do, Ross and I have your back when it comes to making a luxury move here in Michigan. All right, on to the next video. We'll see ya.
Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? So you made it all the way to the end of the video. Guess what that means? Watch this video and learn how to get into the drawing for our monthly giveaway.